When you learn to master your mind and reorganize the energy of your thoughts, you also start transforming your reality. Joe Dispenza. Imagine for a moment that your entire life up to this point has been shaped by the programming you carry in your mind. Each thought, feeling, and belief embedded in your subconscious acts like a repeating code, guiding your actions, shaping your worldview, and ultimately molding your life. If you find yourself living the same experiences over and over, it's because your mind is anchored in the same patterns. But the power to change this lies within you, right here and now. When you learn to reprogram your mind, you open the doors to a new reality. The secret is in your ability to change the thoughts and emotions you feed every day. The human mind is profoundly adaptable. It can change, evolve, and transform. But for this to happen, we must first identify the limiting patterns that hold us to the past. If you want to change your life, you need to shift the state of being you inhabit each day. Science has shown us that the brain doesn't distinguish between what's intensely and vividly imagined and what's actually experienced. So, if you can train your mind to align with the life you desire, you can start experiencing a different reality. Transformation begins with freeing yourself from the emotional cycles and thought patterns that keep you locked in a version of yourself that doesn't reflect your highest potential. Reprogramming is the path to that freedom. Change begins with self-observation. Ask yourself, what stories have you been telling yourself about what's possible? What kinds of feelings and emotions are constant in your day-to-day life? If you've been feeding thoughts of fear, anger, insecurity, or frustration, these same feelings are shaping your decisions and the way you react to life. These thoughts and emotions are like programming that determines what you attract into your experience. So, you need to become the conscious observer, the one who decides to change, to create a new experience. By observing and questioning your thoughts, you break the automatic cycle guiding your mind, making room for something new. Reprogramming the mind is a process, but it starts with a small act of choice. You can choose at this moment to align with thoughts and emotions that reflect the life you desire. When you begin doing this intentionally, the body reacts, the brain reorganizes, and the field around you begins to change. This is the law of attraction in its purest form. When you feel whole, powerful, and grateful, even before what you want has manifested, you create a frequency compatible with this new reality. What you feel, you attract. That is the first step toward true reprogramming. It's essential to understand that your body and mind become accustomed to an emotional and behavioral pattern. Your body may be physically addicted to feelings of self-pity, fear, or anguish, because these feelings release specific hormones. The body adjusts to these hormones like an emotional addiction. So, even when you want to change, there's internal resistance, a kind of invisible force, pulling you back to old habits and reactions. This is why you must choose day after day to nurture new feelings. And this is where practices like meditation and visualization come in. Meditation is a powerful tool for mental reprogramming because it allows you to access your subconscious. In this state, you can create a new emotional experience. When you visualize the life you want with such clarity that you feel in your body the emotion of that reality, you're sending a signal to your brain and body to start adapting to this new condition. The more you practice, the more your brain recognizes this reality as truth, reconfiguring itself to align with it. Meditating is reprogramming the mind. It's telling yourself that you are in control. Reprogramming the mind requires consistency, intention, and a deep commitment to yourself. Each time you consciously choose a new thought and a new emotion, you distance yourself from the old self, the one anchored in a reality you no longer want. By doing this, you start creating new neural connections, and these connections grow stronger with practice. Think of them as pathways you reinforce with every choice of a new thought. You're literally rewriting the map of your brain, changing your reality from the inside out. This daily practice of choosing thoughts aligned with your vision gradually transforms you into a new person, vibrating at a new frequency. Throughout this process, gratitude is a key component. When you can feel grateful for the life you want, even before it manifests, you speed up the attraction process. Gratitude is the universal language that connects you with the field of infinite possibilities, where the future already exists. When you feel gratitude as if what you desire is already real, you emit a signal of congruence, a signal the universe responds to. This is the most powerful signal you can send to the field around you, as it comes from a place of abundance, not lack. Reprogram your mind daily. Immerse yourself in elevated thoughts and feelings. Imagine and feel yourself living the life you want. It's essential to remember that the past doesn't determine the future unless you allow it to. Each new thought, each new emotion creates a different future. The reality you see before you is merely a reflection of the thoughts and emotions you've sustained up to now. But that can change. It is changing. Whenever you decide to think, feel, and act differently. Change your thoughts, change your feelings, and take control of your energy. Feel whole. Feel abundant, as if you were already living the life of your dreams. This isn't just about wishing. It's about embodying, reprogramming. Every step taken on this path transforms you into the highest version of yourself, capable of attracting a life that reflects the depth of your new consciousness. This is the power that resides within you, to be the architect of your own reality. The more you reprogram your mind to the frequency of your highest purpose, the faster you'll see the life you desire manifest. Because, in essence, you're not just creating a new future, you're becoming it. The process of reprogramming the mind is a journey of expansion and reconnection with our true power, one that isn't limited by past experiences or present circumstances. Each time you commit to this practice, you broaden your awareness and awaken a new vision of what's possible. You begin to access a higher intelligence, a creative energy that doesn't respond to fear, doubt, or limitation. Instead, it responds to the clarity of your intention and the intensity of your feeling. The beauty of this process is that it doesn't require a drastic overnight transformation, but rather a conscious and consistent choice of who you want to become. Small daily steps are enough to completely change your reality. Imagine each choice, each positive thought, each feeling of gratitude as a seed you plant in your inner garden. These seeds, over time, begin to sprout until your life fully reflects the abundance and harmony you've cultivated within. A crucial aspect of this journey is learning to let go of the idea of control. When you visualize the life you want and feel gratitude as if it were already happening, it's essential not to cling to the how or the when this reality will manifest. This is a common mistake. We try to control external circumstances so they follow the path we've planned. But the process of reprogramming requires trust, a deep state of surrender. When you truly align with what you desire, the universe arranges the details in ways often beyond our rational understanding. Your task is to keep your focus on the vision, nurturing it with elevated emotions, and let the field of infinite possibilities take care of the rest. Many of us have been programmed to believe that success, fulfillment, and happiness lie outside of us, dependent on external conditions that we rarely control. But this is a misconception. What you're really seeking isn't the new car, the perfect job, or the ideal relationship. What you're truly after are the feelings you believe these experiences will bring. If you're looking for a loving relationship, it's likely that you desire to feel loved, valued, and connected. If you want a new job opportunity, perhaps what you're truly seeking is a sense of fulfillment, purpose, and security. Once you identify these emotions, you can start cultivating them now, regardless of external circumstances. In doing so, you change your frequency. When you emanate love, security, joy, and gratitude, you become a magnet for experiences that vibrate at the same frequency. And it's this elevated emotional state that attracts the life you want. The field around you responds to who you are, not to what you want. So if you constantly live in a state of lack, scarcity, or fear, you're emitting a signal that's inconsistent with what you wish to manifest. But when you start feeling whole, abundant, and grateful, you align your energy and create a congruence that the universe cannot ignore. The key to true reprogramming lies in transforming your state of being. This means you're not just thinking positively or superficially visualizing your goals. You're changing how you feel deeply. The state of being is the union of your thoughts and emotions, an expression of your most intimate identity. To create a new life, you must become this new version of yourself, training your brain and body to adapt to a new reality. Imagine, for instance, that you want to become a more confident and successful person. To reprogram your mind, you need to bring these qualities into your present. Start thinking like a confident person, feeling secure in your choices and acting as someone who has already achieved success. Visualize scenes where you express this confidence and feel what it's like to live this new identity. Over time, the body begins to align with this emotion, and the mind starts to recognize this reality as part of yourself. This is neuroplasticity in action. You are physically altering your brain structure to function according to your new vision. And as you persist in this practice, these thoughts and emotions become natural, automatic. They embed in your subconscious, and you vibrate at this new frequency constantly. Effort is no longer needed. This new identity becomes who you are, and in this state you become a magnetic force attracting everything that resonates with your new self. But remember, throughout this process, there will be moments of resistance. Your body, accustomed to old patterns, will try to pull you back to your comfort zone. Old thoughts may surface. Emotions like fear and doubt may reappear, attempting to pull you away from the new reality you are creating. This is a decisive point. Many people give up here, believing that change is impossible or that their efforts aren't working. But in reality, this is a sign that you're on the right track. The resistance you feel is proof that you're breaking away from the past, challenging the programming that kept you stuck. This is the moment to persist, to reaffirm your vision, and to remember that true transformation is not just an external event, but a profound internal experience. Take a deep breath, anchor yourself in your purpose, and watch how every resistance you overcome strengthens your new identity. The daily practice of reprogramming is ultimately an act of self-love. When you take the time to choose thoughts and emotions that reflect your highest potential, you are affirming to yourself that you deserve to live an extraordinary life. You deserve happiness, peace, and abundance. And by taking responsibility for your mind and your energy, you're creating a future where these desires are not just dreams but concrete realities. Yet the most extraordinary part of this journey is realizing that as you transform your mind, you also inspire changes in those around you. Your energy expands, impacting friends, family, and even strangers, creating a wave of collective transformation. Each person who decides to reprogram their mind and live at an elevated frequency contributes to the elevation of human consciousness as a whole. Reprogramming the mind isn't just a path to attract a better life. It's an awakening to who you truly are and the infinite power that resides within you. It's a choice to live a life of authenticity, coherence, and purpose, connecting with the greatness that already exists within you, waiting to be manifested.